2026, companies surprisingly are making the same mistakes when picking ERP systems that they've been making for the last 5-10 years. Sure, the substance of the mistake is different because now we're talking about AI and other things, but it's really just a different flavor of the same food group. So today, companies are making mistakes when it comes to functionality, the technology backbone, and long-term business partnership. So let's unpack these just a little bit. From the functionality side, companies are going in looking at systems to solve their integrated business process challenges to deliver efficiency and so forth. When they come across gaps today, in other words, where a system can't deliver a mission-critical requirement, business process, or whatever the case may be, a common answer, either from the company side or from the ERP vendor, is don't worry, we'll fix that with an AI solution. In many ways, this is kind of reminiscent of what we heard a few years ago. We don't have that functionality in the box. We've got an ability to extend the software by creating new logic and new function that doesn't impact the source code. Look, if we're talking about mission-critical functionality for your business, you want to be satisfied that the system can handle it. Don't take a leap of faith. When it comes to AI and the capabilities, there's a ton of stuff it can do. But if you're talking about filling a gap in core transactional processing, you want to know how that gap is going to be filled in a controlled, auditable, repeatable way. In some cases, AI may be the solution. In other cases, it simply might not be the solution if we're talking about something that is going to create disparate data, that is uncontrolled, that is hard to govern. So really understand what the gaps are, and to the extent that there is a gap where you're having a solution being proposed, AI, extensibility, third-party solution, whatever the case may be, really get into the weeds and understand what that might look like. Another mistake we're seeing relates to the technical architecture, the technology side of things. Now, the system really needs to be scalable, extensible. It needs to have a backbone that enables modern technologies, AI that the vendor's bringing, and perhaps AI solutions that are going to layer on top of it. So the technical architecture, the cloud deployment models, the interface, the APIs, all of those capabilities become really crucial for the long-term viability of a platform that in many ways becomes part of a larger ecosystem. So digging into the underpinnings on the technical side become just as, if not more relevant than they were 5, 10, 15 years ago. And the last category of mistakes that companies make, and we're seeing this now perhaps just as much or more than ever, relates to business partnership. If you're acquiring a solution that is going to effectively operate as the heartbeat of your company for the next long time, you want to make sure that the vendor that's backing the platform is viable. Are there financial metrics supportive of a company that has strong liquidity and solvency? Are they investing in the product in a way that's going to align with how your business is going to evolve over the next period of time? Do you have communication lines to the right stakeholders to raise issues that are going to go to the heartbeat of your company? These are factors that are crucial in evaluating a long-term partnership with a technology provider. And that's just on the software side of things. And of course, the software is only as good as it's implemented. So the next leg of your evaluation, just as it's always been, is to make sure that you've got a strong deployment model with a strong partner. Yes, there may be tooling that can accelerate implementation with AI-enabled data conversions or system configuration or the generation of training documents or testing automation and things like that. That stuff doesn't take away the work that's required to implement the system properly. All of the decisions, all of the training, the change management that has to go into it from the client side. So you'll want to understand how sound the methodology is, how strong a fit the consulting team is to support your organization as you embark on this journey.